On the five. Check. 2.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Radio 127.30, and that's at 1200. All good. Oil pressures in the green. That's it, right? So we'll head to check the sock, or we don't need to?
Yeah, you'd
Better off, right?
You need to see where the wind's coming from.
Traffic Wollongong, Cessna Uniforms at Lima is turning downwind for runway 34 for touch and go. Wollongong traffic.
Oh, sock's pretty much dead, really.
There's a little bit of wind there, but not much.
Yeah. So we can use 3-4?
Yeah, we haven't done our checks yet. Just turn that fuel off. See, you're running very rough. Just turn the fuel off for a little bit.
That because it's not high enough.
And you can bring it back.
So it would be blowing into more. Probably go
of the 208.
08 probably is better, right?
Wollongong, is the better, Cessna Uniforms at Lima is base runway 34, touch and go. Wollongong.
Let's do our run-ups here.
Do the run-ups here, and then we can decide at the end. Should I switch the fuel on? Yet?
Not yet. No, just
okay.
Give it a little
bit.
bit.
It takes a while before it. Oh.
It's probably solved the problem now, but we can just leave it a little bit longer.
Wait. All right. Yeah, we can talk as well. Okay. So location suitable, aircraft orientation seems okay. Park brake is on, really tight. Controls, I checked the back ones, so full and free. Brake sense, so this one's up, down. Flaps, position 1, position 2, sit in 1.
And pull. Just push the button in.
Not
a handbrake.
It's not like, I know, I keep forgetting
There's no ratchet on it.
There's no ratchet,
or no spring. Yeah.
No spring, fuel is not on yet, but quantity.
You can turn it on now.
We've got fuel quantity is 33%. And it's on in panel, so 451 UT, flight time 0, RPM is in 50, 0 knots is fine, that's pretty level. That can be changed to 30. Check that's all in the greens, so that's okay. We'll check the trim. Moving forward, back, I'll set it takeoff trim, which is about there.
Two, just a little bit further down.
One, oh, further down?
A bit more down trim. Not down on the switch, down trim.
Yeah, down trim, yeah. That's enough?
Yep.
Cool. And, yeah, then we'll do the, and that seems all right, that we're not worried about for now. That's all working. So we'll do the engine run-ups. So try doing it without holding the handbrake and see what happens.
Yeah, just start, see if it's going to hold. .600 RPM. Yep. So left mag, stabilize. Right mag, drop, stabilize. And check oil pressure 3.8. Oil temperature still in the red, but it's low. And pressures, oil, fuel and battery.
And fuel is
and then
between 37 and battery is under 14, right? So it's okay.
We want to keep running
then,
at those high revs as short as possible. The longer you sit there doing that, the more chance of damaging the prop.
Of course,
And you're blowing, back on other aircraft behind.
So just check that.
At the higher revs, we're checking the pressures. So oil pressure, fuel pressure, battery pressure or voltage.
Oh, voltage, okay. Just
then you can scan your temperatures are all okay.
All okay.
And then back to idle.
And then drop. So it's idling okay again.
Because the motor's still cold, it shouldn't be overheating yet.
Yep.
We're just keeping an eye it's not getting too hot. What we're testing is when we put it under load, do all the pressures stay within spec.
Okay, cool.
Because at idle, you're not using much fuel. If the fuel pump's very weak at idle, it will be okay. But when you rev the engine up, if the fuel pump's not keeping up to the demand, the pressure will drop away.
All right, okay.
Same with the oil pressure. Okay, so did you miss anything? Done. Oil pressure, fuel pressure, battery voltage, temperatures?
Idle check, oil temperatures, and then the fuel quantity.
Oil's now over 50, yes.
Yeah, okay. And the fuel quantity is
gone down by 1%.
1%, so that's still all good. Flaps are set for takeoff. Hatches and harnesses are all good. Occupants are fine. And the trim is set for takeoff, and the transponder we will activate. And can we just press this to check what it says? Just press it once, right? We can check what it says about the wind. You don't need to, right?
Not on that frequency, you can't.
Ah, you have to change it, is it?
Yes, so you have to change it.
Ah, so how do you do that? I haven't done that before.
How do you change it first? How do you set it? So set it to the right frequency, 120.35.
So, I don't even know, I've never done it.
Uniform Zulu Lima is base, runway 34, full stop.
Oh, this one, yeah.
So 120.35.
5.
Now you have to make it active. So
and then just
the toggle button, the double-sided arrow.
Oh, okay.
Toggle or flip the frequencies. So now that frequency is active.
Gone. Okay, cool. And then if you press this,
now you can turn it on. It's longer than that, but a good 1 to 2 seconds.
Wind 050 degrees magnetic 12 knots. QNH 1009 hectopascals. Temperature 26. Cloud clear below 2,000 feet. Visibility 10 kilometers. Dew point 23. Humidity 81%. Rainfall last 10 minutes nil. Wollongong AWS aerodrome weather. Wind 050.
So then we can just sit back.
Yep. So you waited for the wind and then you didn't listen to it.
Yeah, it was.
That tells us exactly what's happening.
Yeah. But
I trust that more than an electronic.
Oh, so I thought he said the wind right at the beginning.
He did. Did you hear it?
Yeah, 0.05 knots, right?
0505, yeah. And remember, that's instantaneous. Okay. So which runway would you prefer?
I think let's go 08.
Okay. This guy is just landing on 34, but he did call a full stop.
Okay, cool. So we wait for him to leave.
You just wait till he's clear of the runway. Here he comes pulling off. And then you can enter and backtrack.
So we backtrack over there and take
Yes.
off into the wind this time, right?
Yep.
So,
So nobody else coming on 08, no one on 34?
Yeah.
No.
Wollongong traffic, Alpha 8495, entering and backtracking runway 08 for circuits, Wollongong.
Okay, good.
Off. Now we don't have to wait here at this holding point, do we? Or we do because just to look, right?
Check. It's all clear
Check,
still.
right?
It's clear still. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all clear. Okay. I think this is the first time I'm taking off from here. Or no, maybe I have before.
No, you've done,
Remember. Yeah, I
done
have.
circuits
Yeah, I have.
08 before.
One.
Still clear. Yep. Crossing the runway. No one
Yeah,
coming.
all right.
Like the highway, always check
Yeah,
and
yeah.
double check. Oh, this all day today, very hazy.
I know, I was going to say, what is that, just like fog or
Yeah.
is it smog? It can't be smog,
It's
just fog, right?
hazy. It's like...
And it's not cloud.
Well, it is. It's the beginning of cloud, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. But then he said cloud is
It
up
can
at,
be smoke, it can be air pollution,
yeah,
or it can be basically, you know, like very light cloud, like just moisture or
Yeah,
water
yeah.
vapor in the air. Probably about 9:30 before it cleared this morning. It was actually fog.
Oh, is there? Oh, really? That late, 9:30?
Yeah.
Dock still looks okay. Do we have to, we don't have to make a call at this stage, do we? Or is it better to?
Good idea, because you haven't.
Because we haven't,
You're now
right?
ready to go
Yeah,
in case
yeah.
somebody's coming into
Coming in
land on
from the other
3-4.
side, yeah. Wollongong traffic, Alpha 8495, rolling for takeoff, runway 08, Wollongong.
Okay, fuel flaps trim, all done.
Yep.
Happy with the windsock?
Windsock's okay and
Right.
occupants are good and we're ready to go. Full power. Didn't seem to climb that quickly today. Is it because it's a bit something to do
Oh,
with
you're
the...
climbing at 1,000 feet a minute. That's not
Oh,
too
is it?
bad.
Oh, okay. But I felt for some reason I was like keeping it fairly flat, but it still wasn't. Okay, so we're okay. One step flaps. Left hand, right?
Yes.
And we're turn.
What's your circuit height?
1,000.
Yep. Got what's happening here. Remember, if you change attitude, change power.
Yeah. Always looking at the wrong runway actually. Gonna